that. But right now we begin with former President Bill Clinton and his wife, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. They're set to give testimony in the House investigation into convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein today. This is the first time, by the way, a former president has ever been deposed by Congress.
And this deposition brings an end to the back and forth between the Clintons and committee members after lawmakers threatened a contempt of Congress charge.
In an unprecedented move, former President Bill Clinton and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton preparing for congressional depositions under subpoena to answer questions in the House Oversight Committee's Jeffrey Epstein investigation, both happening in New York beginning today with Hillary Clinton.
It's going to be the video, and we'll release it. The public will see every second of the deposition.
The couple has not been accused of any wrongdoing, denies knowledge of Epstein's crimes, with Hillary saying she doesn't recall ever meeting him, and has demanded all Epstein documents be made public. Photos of the former president appear in Epstein files the Justice Department has released, and ultimately members of both parties agreed they should appear.
Anyone that has information about Jeffrey Epstein or spend any time with him, I think it's important to ask questions.
It comes as NBC News has confirmed an NPR report that summaries and notes are missing from the DOJ's released Epstein files regarding 3 FBI interviews with a Jeffrey Epstein accuser who also made allegations of sexual abuse against President Trump in 2019. The woman alleges both happened in the 1980s when she was 13 years old, according to a source familiar with the investigation. It's not clear if that allegation against the president is in the missing files. The Justice Department saying it released everything it can make public, but would review any concerns raised. The White House pointed to the DOJ's previous statement that some documents, quote, contain untrue and sensationalist claims against President Trump submitted to the FBI right before the 2020 election. President Trump forcefully denies any wrongdoing related to Epstein. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
And you know, one thing is certain, these Epstein files, they are not going away.
They are not.
No matter how much people want them to go away in some circles. It all comes amid growing public fallout for a series of high-profile figures whose ties to Epstein have been revealed because the Justice Department finally released a lot of the files. Although there have been no further criminal charges so far, and now they're talking about the fact that there's still files hidden at this point.
More could come out soon, yes. All right, well.